But in Hillsboro, Oregon, engineer Howard Bruce Campbell has found a different use for this jetliner.
Where in Hillsboro is this?
You have to imagine it with all the seats removed, all the people removed, just you, and much more open space. It's a real thing of beauty. Bruce more than just imagined it. He bought the retired Boeing 727, stripped out its seats, and is in the process of equipping it with all the comforts of home, including a bed, kitchen, and bath with shower. I've started this project with the intent of building a permanent home. As an engineer, provincial homes didn't appeal to me.
He's probably already finished it by now.
Techniques didn't seem as exciting. Aerospace technology did. Anyone who lives in an aircraft home for a little while would never go back. It's the finest structure mankind builds. It feels wonderful. You feel enveloped in aerospace technology. The engineer appreciates the durability, security, and strength of his home, which he believes offers protection from earthquakes, insects, and intruders. Retractable steps make entry and exit easy and fold up out of sight. Bruce intends to transform the plane's front and rear galleys into a utility room and kitchen. The cockpit will soon be Bruce's office. In fact, he sees potential in every inch of this untraditional home. I'm an engineer, so the first and foremost, perhaps, is that it's a great toy. A toy he's not done playing with quite yet. I've had this aircraft for about 12 years. It's turned into an elongated process. I'm doing most of the work myself. All the window panels are removed in the course of an ambition to upgrade the interior from the earlier version to a later version. The cockpit was very aggressively salvaged. I'm trying to restore it as best I can, but also modernize it. To Bruce, their engineering and ready availability make airliners the perfect housing choice, and he wants to use his plane home as a model that will inspire others to try their hand at jumbo jet living. Aircraft are expected to retire at the rate of 1 every 6 hours for the next 8 years, and that creates a great opportunity for using these marvelous aerospace castles as homes.
Yeah.
With his own home as proof that the concept can work, Bruce's vision of jetliner residences becoming commonplace seems less like a soaring dream and more like a well-grounded goal.
Well-rounded.
The sprawling suburbs of Phoenix, Arizona have more than a few neighborhood grocery stores. But one little market from the 1920s has undergone a radical transformation. Now hidden behind these hacienda-style walls is the home of interior designer Georgia Bates. Georgia turned the old 3-room corner store into a spacious loft with 20-foot ceilings, a large kitchen, outdoor living area next to a sculpted garden, and a guest bungalow that doubles as an office. She immediately sensed the property's possibilities and bought it from a junk dealer who was using the space for extra storage.
He gave me some astronomical price, and because I fell in love with it immediately, I pretty much accepted his price on the spot and bought it.
Oh no.
And I guess I just didn't have any idea how much work it was going to take to fix it out.
And probably should have negotiated a little bit.
Several times since his days as a grocery store, many of the original features are still visible.
We're standing in the front of the grocery store right now. This is the original storefront window, which I actually covered with a metal screen.
The storefront is now the rear of Georgia's home and faces the backyard, which she closed off from the street with an adobe-colored hacienda wall. A metal fireplace and cinder block screen are new, but the metal roll-up doors are original to the store.
Cool.
This is where people used to come into the grocery store through that opening.
Inside an open living area,
This is a pretty cool so you live in what?
Space a far different look than the crowded low-ceiling market.
There used to be a drop ceiling
Oh yeah,
here.
one guy lived in
The
two
rafters are just charming. Majority of them are all
trains.
hand-hewn. I just love that they're exposed. And you
One
can see
woman
them.
lived in
The original floors, which Georgia kept down to the worn paint,
4 more
into the building's former life.
You can see the pathways of where people walk,
storage
where the
containers
counters used to be.
stacked on top of each
Unlike
other
the
in different
floors,
ways.
the walls couldn't be left as they were.
When I bought the building, I thought I would just have maybe be able to stucco, but as it turns out, the city wanted to condemn the building.
The city had deemed the structure unfit for human habitation, and to pass code required a more complete overhaul. For structural support, Georgia had to build entirely new walls within the existing
Oh
walls,
my
essentially
gosh.
creating a house within a house.
What the
To further
fuck?
complicate matters, the bedroom ceiling was rotten and had to come down.
I decided to actually do a pitched roof to actually tilt it up a little bit, which then exposes the walls here by the bathroom and the closet. And I really like that architecturally.
That's awesome.